excited to be here on this topic. For those of you who are with me in Houston, you may have heard this story. When I became a Girl Scout in Yuma, Arizona a few decades ago, one of my first experiences was as a Girl Scout going to camp. I will tell you two reasons why I love that. One, it got me outside and I was able to go to an amazing camp in southern Arizona. But two, I got to go without my pesky older brother, because no boys were allowed. But the end of that story is because of my experience at Girl Scout camp, I discovered the environment. Because when you live in a farm town, you know about playing in the dirt, right? But you don't see the environment as something you need to protect as a young child. But the Girl Scouts taught me that. And through that process, by the age of 12 as a Girl Scout, I decided to become an attorney to help protect the environment, to become a civil rights attorney. So I really believe in the outdoor experience for Girl Scouts and excited to be here to talk to you about it. But first, I get to ask you a polling question. Very exciting. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Question is, should the outdoors be a prominent aspect of the Girl Scout leadership experience and the Girl Scout brand? Here are your choices. Number one, absolutely. Number two, I'm not so sure. Number three, no, don't think so. Take a look. And the answer is? Awesome. Clearly, there's a lot of focus on this and obviously support for this. So again, where GSUSA is interested in looking at outdoors and what we should be doing actually goes back to 2012 when your great Girl Scout Research Institute conducted research involving 15 councils and 3,000 juniors and cadets. And then in October 2013, we hired our Chief Girl Experience Officer, Krista Cope-John-Paler, and we were looking to really finally look at what is our future program needs for our movement. The Girl Scout Research Institute shared a sneak peek preview of the More Than S'mores research in November of 2013 with GSUSA staff, and then the ball really started rolling. And we heard, obviously through this research, that the girls wanted to enjoy Girl Scouting more when they were able to get outside, right? And actually do it in a much more variety of ways and to do it on a monthly basis. So Krista and her team, and actually our Chief Governance Officer, Nadine Learn, who's third generation Girl Scout Girl Guide, started knocking on my door saying, Anna, we really need to develop a national outdoor strategy to get more girls outdoors more often. Not only because that's what they told us they wanted, but because of the health and leadership benefits of getting outdoors. So concurrently, last spring and summer, councils were developing their ideas for national council proposals and discussions, and we had multiple proposals submitted around the outdoors. The National Board heard your voices and placed this great opportunity to have a discussion around outdoors here in Utah. We knew it was critical that we hire the right leader to help drive this national strategy and start this dialogue across the movement and to prepare for the National Council session. And that person was somebody you know very well, Vicki Wright. Vicki's exceptional. She recently retired as CEO with over 35 years of experience in multiple capacities, and she started, obviously, her Girl Scout career as a camp counselor at a Girl Scout camp. So Vicki answered the request. Thank you, Vicki. And in March, she was introduced at the CEO Summit. We pulled all the CEOs of councils together, and she began immediately getting suggestions and feedback from CEOs and council staff. Since that time, Vicki Wright has spent time visiting and talking directly with staff and council, with volunteers from over 15 councils in our movement. And in August, she presented a draft plan for 2015 deliverables to begin our climb back outdoors. Today, we are excited to listen to all of you so that we can take your input back with us to develop a long-range plan and strategy to get our girls outdoors more often in Girl Scouts. The outdoors has, I will be honest, not been a major focus at GSUSA in the recent past. I'm all about being transparent. And while we focused on leadership and environmental stewardship and STEM and financial literacy, clearly we had some work to do with outdoors. Not that we're not passionate about, but we had a lot on our plate. But I'm here to tell you we're now ready to focus on it, and we need to build that renewed focus on the outdoors. While we are absolutely committed to doing this, I also want to be transparent with you to say that it won't be our only focus. Because again, as you heard this morning, we're in the midst of major technology infrastructure bills across the movement, building out the cookie program. Of course, our traditional cookie program is not going to go away. It's going to be enhanced with our digital cookie program for girls. But clearly, girls want to be in that digital space. So programmatically, we do want more outdoor activities and opportunities for girls, but we also want to go deeper in our STEM offerings. And interesting enough, sometimes those intersect, which is good. It is key for us to listen and get your thoughts so we can go back and develop a multi-year outdoor strategy for the movement to deliver, again, the best experience for girls. We want more girls outdoors and more often in a variety of ways. And I have all the confidence in the work of the team to help do that. Of course, again, with your ideas and feedback. And we're committed to do this for 2015 to really start the renewed commitment on outdoors. Absolutely. I also want to share with you there will be 4 new outdoor badges added to the program in the fall. I'm excited about that. Each at the Brown and Junior Cadet and Senior levels. And what I'm excited to say is that they will be developed within a Girls' Choice format. And our intention is to use this Girls' Choice process going forward. Girls' Choice means that girls will take the lead on deciding what new badges we create for them. This year, we've chosen outdoors based on girls' interest and feedback from the field. The girls will be able to vote on what content area they're interested in within this category. For example, outdoor recreation, outdoor environment, or outdoor survival skills. Once they've chosen the content area, they'll vote on the actual badge topic. For example, it could be hiking, camping, trailblazing. They could come up with some interesting concepts. And of course, based on their grade level in the coming year. For this year, we chose the outdoor category, again, based on the girls' interest and feedback. We'll be polling girls this November to find out what content area they want within outdoors, within the outdoor category, and in December, we'll poll them to find out what specific badge topics they'd like. As of today, we are planning to announce the fall 2015 Girls' Choice badges on March 12th on 2015. We thought it would be appropriate to do it obviously on our Girl Scout birthday. We'll then hold webinars to inform councils and help them prepare for this opportunity. Right after you leave convention, we're going to be sending out information to councils on this new process. So again, with more details and how to promote girls' participation in this new process. Training volunteers and sharing expectations of getting outdoors is critical to getting more girls outdoors more often, right? We have to involve volunteers so they have the tools and information to help us get the girls outdoors where they want to be. We'll be adding outdoor components to your new volunteer toolkit for the next fall. And here at convention, we are showcasing Venture Out, a new online training tool for helping leaders think through a process of getting girls outdoors. You'll be able to see this right next door. It's available for view in the Girl Scout Garden kiosk and will be available to view at the outdoor themed dinner. You excited about that? We heard loud and clear that there are multiple pain points as well with safety activity checkpoints. Yeah, did I hear that? Okay, yes, we heard you. We are committed to working in partnership with councils to review and revise safety activity checkpoints to be ready for the fall of 2015. Communication and marketing has already begun to increase the presence of outdoors in our brand messaging and just released a new Camp Outdoor toolkit last week. You can expect to see more about outdoors in our marketing as time passes. We've got to get this message out there. And we will be working harder to provide more support for outdoor program staff and volunteers, because we have a very, very important interest in developing our amazing talent in the field. So we're going to be hosting a Kindred Group meeting at the American Camp Association Conference in February. There will also be a Property Outdoor Program Conference in March at Macy, and we'll be facilitating sharing sessions between councils so that best practices amongst you can be shared. So again, that we can avoid some pitfalls that we've felt in the past. Girl Scout merchandise will have more outdoor-themed and branded merchandise, and you'll see the first version of this with our Spring-Summer Supplement catalog. We will be looking at all kinds of partnerships. Some you've actually seen in the past, but some are new. But right now I can tell you about 3 very important partners. The first, the American Camp Association, a longtime partner, and we're currently in negotiations with them to provide more professional development opportunities for our camp personnel. I personally want to thank Tish Bolter, who's the COO, yes, at Girl Scouts Minnesota, Wisconsin, River Valleys. And she also happens to be the National Board Chair for ACA. So thank you, Tish, for helping this partnership happen. We're also partnering with the National Park Service, as you know. In 2015, we will be launching a new joint program encouraging the use of national park properties. And we're also going to be partnering with the National Forest Service. And we'll continue to work with them, as obviously Leslie shared with you today. So let me talk to you about an outdoor journey. We know some of you want an outdoor journey, and even more of you want more outdoor badges and other ways to incorporate outdoors into the current program. Over the next year, as part of our multi-year outdoor strategy work, we'll be looking very closely and making a decision as to whether a journey, badges, and/or other possibilities are the best way to get more girls outdoors more often in a variety of ways. We've heard fairly consistently thus far that there's a desire for a consistent outdoor training curriculum for council volunteers. I want to thank you for that feedback. As we say, feedback's a gift. Or as Connie says, growth is optional. We're interested, of course, to hearing more feedback on this topic here at convention. That's why we're having this discussion. And we really need your help to really create this multi-year outdoor strategy. Thank you again for sharing this opportunity with us, for allowing me to lay out some of the first steps we're going to do. I heard you, the team heard you, we're going to continue to work with you. These are the first steps in our renewed interest in outdoor experience in Girl Scouts, and I'm personally very, very excited about this opportunity. So thank you. It's great to be here with you.